Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrency market is again deep in the red, as yesterday we saw huge news with Israel-Iran war sparking fear not only in the market but in the rest of the world.
Footage has been released showing missiles fired from Lebanon and Iran into Israel. Iranian drones have been spotted in Iraq. According to reports, Iran has launched new ballistic missiles to Israel, Iran's Tasnim agency reported.
What happens next? Is there the opportunity now to buy the dip? Is it that time to do that?
What's up, crypto crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Cpatain Crypto Might, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Bitcoin price was prepping for new highs, and then all of a sudden it falls. Bitcoin dominance hitting all-time high. Solana is now price is slumping, right? You have tons of fear. The price is going down. What happens next? Interesting psychology there.
You need guys that are poor, smart, and hungry, and no feelings. You win a few, you lose a few.
Now, last weekend, Saturday, the 13th of April, the crypto market experienced a complete bloodbath. Bitcoin was down, and so was the entire crypto market, as Bitcoin's price was down 7% to 62,570 US dollars, a seasonal low of around $60,000. The price of Ethereum fell over 9% to just below $3,000. Reason? Iran's attack on Israel.
According to reports, Iran has launched new ballistic missiles to Israel, Iran's Tasnim agency reported.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So what you see happening in today's world, crypto crew, was already prophesied by the Lord Jesus Christ himself. And at the same time, it is relevant to you because it has to do with how you are going to approach the market. Most people who are in the crypto market will experience FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This is the time to study the market. Fix your mind before you get to the grind. Conventional investing wisdom says, buy low, sell high. But when an event like last Saturday, the Iranian attack on Israel happens, most people unfortunately do the complete opposite. Maybe they won't buy high, but they certainly will sell low.
Here is Sub-Zero. Now, Plain Zero.
Well, Bitcoin just crashed to $62,000. That's down from like 68 that it was just, quite frankly, minutes ago. And that is because it is official. Iran has launched the first wave of its retaliatory strike against Israel. There are about 50 to 75 one-way suicide drones on the way over to Israel right now. They're expected to take about 9 hours to arrive. Iran was struck, its consulate was struck in Syria, in the capital, Damascus, the capital of Syria. Consulate was struck by an Israeli strike, killing some of the leaders of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, especially their Special Forces Quds unit. Now, Iran has decided, well, I guess we're going to have to strike back. This is exactly how we escalate tensions to a World War III sort of situation. This is one of the reasons we're seeing Bitcoin pricing collapse. It's also sort of a leading indicator of what might happen in markets on Monday, depending on how much this continues to escalate or potentially de-escalate. So pay attention to what's happening to risk assets. I expect usually what happens on things like this is you get gold prices up, risk assets like equities and Bitcoin down. Bitcoin down right now, 62.2.
You also have people like Peter Schiff saying 60,000 is critical support for Bitcoin. A decisive break below that level will create a triple top. The immediate downside is going to go all the way to 20,000. At this point, MicroStrategy will have 2.7 unrealized losses. It's the fear, right? This is it. This is what he wants. He can't wait. He's salivating. The bears are like, we're in. It's awesome. Trading is all about doing the opposite of what the market is doing. That's how you profit, right? If the market's pumping up like crazy and everything, and everyone's saying we're going to sky high, that's when you should be a little more cautious. But in reality, if you're going to play this game of meme coins and new speculative altcoins, you're going to have some winners and losers. Like, you're going to have some that go to zero. It's part of the process, okay? So understand that, right? I think to myself, I'm like, man, I made some really bad decisions on these coins. And then I was like, wait a minute, but I made some really good decisions on some other coins, and those are outweighing the other coins. Well, the news is telling you Solana open interest is shed by 440 million. Price is now slumped. This is an indicator. It's a sign pointing me to, yeah, maybe you'll see some volatility in the short run, but this is ultimately bullish signs. Bearish signs are when people are like posting on Twitter that they made millions of dollars in meme coins. That's a bearish sign, right? Because that's when everyone's thinking, oh, I could do it too. They jump in, and then this is what happens. The market takes out 30, 40% in Bitcoin, bam, 30, 40, 50, 60%, 70, 80, 90% in some of these altcoins, right? The altcoins haven't outperformed Bitcoin yet. It's not the season yet. It's not the time yet, okay? Bitcoin dominance, which we're going to get into in a second, has continued upwards, okay? You can see, like, Bitcoin has gone up, right? Because the market knew back here, hey, by the way, we're a few months away from the halving. Hey, by the way, there's a potential ETF. Hey, by the way, these are the smart people knowing this, and they're willing to wait months in advance. They were buying in July. They were buying back here in February, like I was, okay? And I'll show you proof of that in 1 minute. But this is, okay, they front ran that, okay? You got to think ahead, and you got to wait and be patient. That's how you win at this game, all right? If you want to win, that's what you got to do. So most of you are jumping in here today, like, hey, let's get in now. This is great. It's at all-time highs. We're having a party. Wrong. And then the market goes down, okay? What happens next? Well, what has happened in the previous cycles is what I believe is going to happen next, because that's the data that we have. If you look at the previous cycles, okay, from December 2017, right, all the way to October 20th, this is when the Bitcoin dominance rose, okay? When Bitcoin dominance rises, what happens is altcoin seasons and altcoins go lower. Why? Because all that liquidity is getting sucked up and going right to Bitcoin. Okay, people are fearing that they're gonna lose their money. So when fear happens, altcoins lose value. Okay, it's just what happens, right? People flee to the North Star, which is Bitcoin, right? If the market's gonna drop, Bitcoin's gonna drop the least amount, right? So you're probably like, okay, I only lost 5% in Bitcoin, but my altcoins, oh my gosh, 30%, I can't handle that. So people are like, get out of there, go to Bitcoin. Okay, so this is what happens, okay? You have this huge parabolic move in Bitcoin dominance, and then all of a sudden, bam, Bitcoin dominance falls. And then what happens after that is you reset, Bitcoin dominance goes up, and then all of a sudden, maybe it goes a little higher, maybe it goes to 60, 65, and then boom, it will eventually fall again, because this is what's happened. Up, fall, up, fall, up, fall, up, fall. That's how the pattern has been going.
Great success.
So what is next? Altcoin season. What is altcoin season? Altcoins can be interpreted as alternates to Bitcoin. Okay, that's what an altcoin is. It's every other crypto besides Bitcoin. Altcoins. Okay, these are cryptocurrencies except for Bitcoin. Now, many of them can grow by hundreds and even thousands of %, which is what you all want, right? But here's the thing. Altcoin season is largely a psychological phenomenon, right? And data-driven, depending upon Bitcoin dominance. There's a lot of different factors, okay? Meme coins, fan tokens, DeFi, you have Bitcoin dominance, you have overall market sentiment, you have market cycles, you have all these different things. You have the Bitcoin halving. All of these different things mixed together then will give you an idea of whether we're nearing a top or a bottom of a market. That's what you're trying to time, right? You're trying to, as an investor, buy low and sell high. That's it. We're all trying to do the same thing. But most people can't figure this out because they haven't studied it, they haven't put in the work, and they haven't done the research, right? You want to win at crypto, right? You want to be in profits, right? You got to get in early. You got to time out the cycles. Then you got to take your profits, right? It's kind of like exercising, okay? If you've never gone to the gym and lifted weights before, you probably have no idea where to get started. Gains in the gym don't come overnight, okay? They take a lot of hard work, time, energy, effort, and sweating, all right? Now, most of you just want the quick gains and you want to be a millionaire overnight. You got to put in the work. You got to research. You got to study. You got to learn.
Let us know down in the comment section below what your thoughts are on the current market, on FUD, and cryptocurrency. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix Let's continue to be on the lookout for what is next on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say I.